So I joined the Army. What the Army say back there in 1986? Be all that you can be. I'm like, well, I ain't got to be much now. They have told me, be all that I can be. So I ain't gonna be much. I ain't running much. Can't run. Stayed on the Fat Boy program my whole military career. My neck is thick. But that wasn't the commercial that got me. Y'all know the commercial that got me? We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day. Well, Sergeant Major, I didn't wake up until 7 and be finished work by 9? Sign me up. I'm going in the Army. Man, I went to basic training. Them fool woke us up 3 o'clock in the morning. You should be finished by 9. First of all, I did 20 years, 7 months, and 4 days, and I retired. I was gone. I left. I did 2 tours in Iraq. I know some of y'all say, well, I done did 4, 5, and 6. Got it. They sent me my 17th year and my 19th year. They was not trying to give me my retirement check. I said, y'all trying to kill me. I'm a signal soldier. Any signal soldiers out there? Yes, sir, I'm a signal. We don't do combat. Dude, we don't know. We tell y'all where to go and we come on back home. I do suffer from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and it has affected my life in more ways than one. Because the first way it affected my life, I went to the doctor, the VA, and I came in there, I was going through a little stuff, and the doctor told me, he said, sir, you have PTSD. Now, I can't hear good. I thought the man said I had a STD. Immediately, I ain't got no STD. What are you talking about? So you tell my wife been creeping? He said, Mr. Hines, you got PTSD. I said, let me tell you something. I'm a sergeant first class in the United States Army. I retired. I took soldiers to Iraq, and I came back. I don't have no PTSD. I was in denial. That man said, Mr. Hines, this is your disability check. I said, y'all gonna pay me this every month? He said, yeah, but I'm just as crazy as I wanna be. But I wanna share some things that really messed me up by thinking I was too proud to go seek help. I was too proud to talk to somebody. I would brush it off. I would drink, as my partner back there when he was calling caters, I would drink the Ciroc. I would drink the Henny. So I would self-medicate myself. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing. Because see, when I came back from Iraq, it was the first year and then the second year. When we got back from deployment, I don't know how it is now. I think it's a whole lot better. When we came back, we got off the plane, they took us in a room and they said, do you need to talk? No, I've been gone for a year. Can I be real? I need a drink and some sex. So I'm thinking, ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Can't tell me nothing. Finally, after thinking about killing myself, my mind put me in a place that I want to kill myself. I know some people might say, that's weak. You weak. You let your mind tell you that? Your mind would take you to some places you never, ever thought you would go. But you know what? When I became what? Straight out of that. When we was in Iraq, we lost 7 soldiers in one day. I'm standing in front of boots, a rifle, and a helmet saying goodbye to my buddy. And then the next 10, 15 minutes after that's over, we got to go back out on the field, go back out on the road. When that becomes normal and you come back and you don't go and talk to nobody, all that's gonna do is spill over in every area of your life. I just want you to be able to look at me and say, I went from Iraq to standing in front of generals, getting awards, to losing everything, to back up where I am now. Because I sought help. I sought help. I went and talked to somebody. Now, how many of y'all gonna take leave? And you gonna fill out this stuff that y'all got to fill out now? Well, you got to fill out where you're going, how long you're gonna drive, what you're driving, how many miles it's gonna take you to get there. Yeah. How many of y'all don't lie on that? Huh? Who done sat there and told the truth on that? You driving from here to Atlanta, you ain't stopping not at one time. But you told that piece of paper and that thing you did every time. But that one time you go out there and you get in that accident or you get in that situation and they pull up all your information that you filled out. And that's not what it was. Do you know that your family could possibly not get
Now,
your
what y'all
benefits?
have formations now, right? Formation before you go, you know, what they do? They inspect your vehicle. You know, you got bald tires, but you're talking to the Sarge. Sarge, I'm gonna get some new tires. Sarge. Sarge, come on, Sarge. I gotta go see my girl, Sarge. Come on, Sarge. I promise when I get back. Promise when I get back. Then, what they want to check for? If I got insurance. I got the paper. The paper say I got insurance. But do you have insurance? Please don't cut corners.
Okay? Because I say PTSD now is processing traumatic situations differently. The way you see something and the way I see something could be totally different. We in the same environment, but I process it totally different than somebody else. But I want y'all to really think about that soldier who is struggling. Because if he's struggling at work, he's struggling at home. And if he's struggling at home, them kids suffering. PTSD, processing traumatic situations differently. Don't let nobody tell you if you go and get help, if you go talk to somebody, you weak. You are weak if you don't go.